2 Corinthians 2, verse 11 in the NLT. So that Satan will now outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom to the whole feet like men that scattered abroad, pushing this truth with all sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And also shalom to you very few sincere sisters that's taking heed and getting in order in these last days. I'm your brother Amawan, come to the quick lesson, Lord, when it's edifying. And I was listening to, the apostle. There's a short clip that he was going through, overviewing, speaking on, and how his title was, they are going to kill the First Amendment, right? And Amos 8:11, a famine of hearing the word of Yahweh, right? Those only begotten son Yahweh Shai, and who do he speak through? The Lord speaks through his servants, the prophets, right? So soon come, we won't be able to be out here teaching them more. Why? Because they're suppressing the ministry, they're suppressing the freedom of speech, So inside this clip, I'm not gonna play the clip, but pretty much, the man had a couple of talking points, saying they gotta suppress the freedom of speech. Matter of fact, I had my note pulled up just to make sure I include those key sentences that I want to say. It's a time to limit. When we watch the clip, it says it's time to limit it and protect it, right? And so if you're trying to limit it and protect it, pretty much it's trying to take it away, because the first thing that comes to my mind is, us servants, the prophets, going to the gates of the nobles, so we ruffling their feathers, we're speaking on so much, and they don't like it. They know that we speaking on all the things that we're doing, that they're doing on the left hand side. It says how we speak about things in code soon come, we won't be able to speak at all, right? Because that's how suppressed they're going to have it to where you can't speak on it at all. Like I said, that's why this is going to cause a famine of hearing the words of Yahweh Shai. It won't be no more warning signs no more, right? And one of the words that I had seen when he was going into it, authoritarian, and that also goes into the word of being things being suppressed and freedom of speech, because I had defined it as well. It says authoritarian system of government concentrates power in a single leader or small group, suppressing political freedoms, civil liberties, right? Because that's what they're about to start doing. They're about to start taking things away, man. And that main thing we speak on about is what? The word. We won't be able to say certain things no more. We won't be able to get online and do certain things without having certain requirements. We know they're going to turn to a CBD system, a social credit system as well. Pretty much they're creating a system to where if you don't have this chip, you won't be able to participate in it. And the closer we get to that, the closer we know that we won't be able to be out here teaching no more. Call Lord Yahweh Shai for that, right? Because that just one step for us to get home. Get on them chariots and get the hell up out of this place, man. Right, Lord willing, we deem worthy, excuse me, to get to those dangers, right? It says civil liberties and pluralism, right? And that's one thing too, because they don't you saying certain things, and freedom of speech, they're taking that away. Right? Matter of fact, let me go and just jump straight into the scriptures. All right, definitely can watch that clip. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah. See it one more time. But yes, they're trying to suppress this ministry, man, and that's prophecy. That's prophecy. We've been telling you that we're not gonna have that much longer out here to teach. That's why we say Romans 13:11. Matter of fact, and I'm gonna read this at the NLT. This is all the more urgent. See, this is all the more urgent for you. For you, for urgent. For you know how late it is, right? For you know how late it is Time is running out, right? They talking about setting up to where you got to have certain ID requirements to get online. You know, we seen the wars going on. We seeing that. Matter of fact, they was talking about checkpoints in the video. You know, so that all makes a ring. You know, boots gonna be on the ground, tanks gonna be on the ground. You know, patrol gonna be on the ground. You know, hey, we come to a time where we won't be able to teach and blow the horn no more, right? The impending dangers that we've been blowing the horn about is here. You know, so we won't be able to warn you no more, right? So it says, you know how late it is? Time is running out. Wake up, for your salvation is nearer than when we first believed. You know, the chance of trying to get that ticket of getting on that chariot, man, is running out, man. You know, the time we're coming into, you're gonna need the whole armor to get you through these times, man. Right? But if you lack trying to get it, and you wait till, you know, all hell breaks loose to try to seek a man of the Lord and seek the Lord, you won't be able to find us, man. You'll be you be shit out of luck. You know, because while the time was, you know, scripture talk about how, you know, I must work the works as it is in day. You know, time come where no man can work, right? So pretty much, you know, you're not forsaking the time. You know, you're not procrastinating. You're gonna put that work in now to get your armor for this spiritual armor for these bad times that's gonna come into. So when the times do come, you know what to do. You're not running around, you know, like a chicken with his head cut off, right? Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, right? Instead of being like a chicken with his head cut off, you're going to be what? Rooted and ready. Understanding how to move, how, you know, to be calm. You know the Lord is going to guide you, you know? So let me get to the main of this lesson. It's the book of Amos 8, verse 11. It's the time that we at, right? Call Allah Yahweh Shemi Awashah. Salaki. They're coming down to take away your freedom of speech. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. See, that's heavy, you know, because right now people forsake us. They don't really listen to the servants of prophets, man. Right? Which we're not looking for everybody to, you know, come to us. But you're going to see in that time how valuable the words of Yahweh Shemi Awashah was, right? Because you're going to see the 2/3 of our people, you know, trying to get in contact with us, you know, hovering up at the camp spots where we was at, where they last seen us, you know, probably trying to go where we talk about we like to eat at, you know, all kind of things, man. But they're going to, real soon, you're going to see how precious, even for you unbelievers, you're going to see how precious this word is in that time to come, right? Because, hey, this is the comforter. Like I said, hey, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability. In them troubling times, we'll be stable. When they take away the freedom of speech, when we can't go outside, when we can't post no more, right? Instead of us going to the people going to be trying to come to us, right? But it'll be too late. It says that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. All right, that's a famine of hearing, you know, the prophets, man, right? We know a food famine going to come with all these wars brewing up and how they're going to try to set up a new order, a new world order. So you know a food famine going to come, but also hearing the words of Yahweh Shemi Awashah was going to Trump hearing a food famine. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it. See, you'll be asked out because you was given the chance to get it right now, you know, but you thought it was a game. You thought, I'll get to it later, you know. Or you got some people that just, you know, you got pieces of armor, but you ain't got the rest of it on. you gonna be fucked, man, because you ain't rooted up enough. You ain't comforted enough. You ain't have enough armor on. All right, you gonna be out here seeking hard too as well. You know, hit that Ezekiel right quick. This is why, you know, like I said, it's more the more urgent for you to get this wisdom, not truth, and understanding while you can, man, because time is running out. Ezekiel 3:25. And so like it, man, you know, trying to get past this little, you know, these sinuses and stuff like that, man. Esau out here just spraying shit, man. But you know, hey, we our own physicians, so you know we gonna handle business. This is Ezekiel 3:25. But thou, son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. Right? Soon come, we won't go out amongst you folks, man. Right? Just like how it was with Noah, man. Once he got done building that ark, he didn't have to go back out towards the people no more, man. He did the works. Right? Don't go out there and keep telling them folks, man. They hard headed. You get inside that that raft, man. You get inside that ark, you know, and watch me work. Right, verse 26. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are rebellious house. Right? I won't be trying to, you know, give them counsel no more. Keep telling the name of the Lord. Hey, the Lord's name, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's the only name should be used to be saved. Right? The MOTB. You must not take that. Right? Do not take that with all. Hey, if you have to put the devil behind it, so be it. You know? Trying to reprove them. But in that time come to our temptation, hey, it is what it is. You didn't listen. So hey, I got my mouth got to cleave to the roof of my mouth, meaning what? Excuse me. We're gonna just be like, all right, well, I'm just gonna play dumb. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Right? But yeah, that was just the main point of the lesson, you know, real quick. You know, so yeah. Definitely go check out that video. You know, the time of hearing the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is definitely coming sooner than what we think, man. You know, so just get ready. Lord willing, you able to have your armor wired tight and keep enduring. So Lord willing, lesson was edifying. I'm gonna give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua by Hashem Crocodiles. Shalom.